Guys, welcome to episode number 3 of the Derby Credit Live, and to start this episode we do have the game against Millwall. Obviously in the last episode we did lose our first game against Blackburn, so it wasn't exactly the best of starts, but going forward we did quite well, scored a couple of goals. It's just defensively we need to work on getting this formation to work. So if you just look at the custom tactics, if we just put these left mids and right mids to come back on defence, we do also have these to come back. I don't know if I can get some more defensive. Maybe if I can move one of the centre mids to a CDM, maybe that will help. But I think we'll leave it for the time being. I think it's just me learning how to use the mechanics in the game. Of course, it's a new FIFA, and yeah, we're just going to go straight into our first game against Millwall. We did put Liam Delap onto the bench, so potentially we'll bring him on the last like 30 minutes. Also got Bobby Duncan there. I could probably do with having somebody slightly better, maybe Marriott or Waghorn on the bench. But since we're early on in the season and I'm not too fussed about points, I think we'll keep the youth for the time being. Here we are then at the Den against Millwall. Obviously Gary Rowett and probably a few Derby players in that Millwall team. So let's have a quick look. They are playing a 5 at the back with Alex Pearce, Scott Malone and Mason Bennett, all former Derby players of course. Balioski in goal, Cooper and Hutchinson and Romeo in the defence, Leonard and Woods in the midfield, Bradshaw and Jed Wallace up front. It's going to be interesting to see how our formation works with theirs. Obviously we've kind of got a 5 attack against their 5 defence, and then their 3 attack against our 3 defence. So the midfield will probably win it. See who comes on top. Chance here for Godswiak. He's really good. He's getting into these dangerous areas, and he has made it 1-0 in the first 15 minutes of the match. The Polish international getting his first goal for the club, I believe. I want to say it is because, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Potentially might have scored one with him when we did record the second episode before the squad update, and then obviously I had to re-record it, so can't quite remember. But yeah, it's a really nice goal on his weaker foot. Good to get the early start, and as I said, this formation going forward is great. It's just preventing the goals, which will be the interesting part. Chance here for Millwall. He's got in behind Leonard. Midfielder running through. Now with the shot and with the goal, they do make it 1-1 in the 20th minute of the match. As I said, the centre mids will probably be a big part in this game, and as you can see, my 2 centre backs kind of got held up, and yeah, I think that's one thing I need to do. Probably not commit as much with my centre backs and more defend with the midfield. Chance here for Millwall to make it 2-1, and they have. It's a really nice 1-2 there, just to get it through the defence. I thought I was going to deal with it, but Bradshaw has made it 2-1 and got him into the lead quite quickly. As you can see, I thought I won it with Bielik. Yeah, it's a little bit concerning that we're losing 2-1 against Millwall, but it's just me learning how to defend, really. Bielik with the ball on the edge of the box here into Brown, now into Lawrence. Can he get the shot off? Yes, he can, and it's into the back of the net from the Welsh international to make it 2-2 early on in the second half. As I said, just switching those centre forwards around just makes it a little bit easier to shoot. Obviously Lawrence has got a very good weak foot, but with Sibley in particular, he's quite left-footed. So yeah, it's a good little goal there from the corner. Just back into Rooney. Can he get it back to Rooney on the edge of the box here with the shot and with the goal? Wayne Rooney, there we go, with a great finesse shot to put it into the back of the net. And that's obviously the great thing about Rooney. If you get him in a good opportunity, he will find the back of the net here. Just a nice bit of passing play. Bird looking for that run, and Rooney's there to find the back of the net. Great goal, and gets us into the lead. Lawrence on the edge of the box here, brings Knight into play. Can he get it back to Lawrence? Yes, he can. Now with the shot. Good save from Balioski to keep it out. Keeper's nearly, don't know what he was doing there, but we have just made a few subs. We're going to get Liam Delap on for his debut. Great tackle there from Bird to win it. Now into Rooney, cross to Lawrence. Can he make it 4-2? With the shot and with the goal, Tom Lawrence gets us into a nice, comfortable position. Might be tempted actually, just because it is. We've got that little bit of a cushion. I don't mind bringing on an extra youngster just to you know get some more numbers involved. So that's the good thing about having Tom Lawrence in these more central positions. You just get him in more goal-scoring opportunities, and he's obviously a very good finisher and very good shooter of the ball. And yeah, I think it just makes a lot more sense. Chance here for Delap to get his first run of the game. He's going around the defender quite nicely. He is strong and pacey, of course. Can he get his first goal for the club? Yes, he can. Liam Delap on his debut within the first 5 minutes of being on the pitch gets his first goal, and I'm pretty sure it'll be the first of many, many goals. Probably will change his kit number. I did forget to do that. We'll have to wait and see what we got. But yeah, just to keep the defender off him and to get the pace through. On his weaker foot as well, because he is left-footed, I think. Let me just check that, because maybe he's right-footed. Yeah, he is right-footed. On his strong foot, gets the goal. But yeah, nice bit of run. And yeah, can't wait to see how he does for us. There we go, full-time against Millwall, a 7-goal thriller. And yeah, the first couple of games, plenty of goals. Obviously, 5 goals in the first game against Blackburn, and now another 7 against Millwall. I must say, like, going forwards, this formation is great. And it might be just a case of maybe playing Burn instead of Ibe against some of the tougher teams. But yeah, Tom Lawrence with a couple of goals and an assist. Obviously, Delap getting a goal, Rooney getting a goal, and Joswiak getting a goal as well. So I think, like, Bird in the midfield really good, Brown with an assist. I really can't complain about that performance, and it just makes it a little bit more interesting playing a bit of a more unique formation than just like a 4-3-3 or a 4-2-3-1. It's more of a challenge, obviously, defensively, but makes it interesting. Probably bring on Hector Ingram off the bench potentially. I'm not too sure what the bench looks like, but we will be using our cup team for the Carabao Cup game against Gillingham, of course. Maybe if we just put him on the bench for somebody, maybe like Jason Knight, just because he's a bit low on fitness. Yeah, as I said, I think centre mid might be a position I might look at to bring in somebody, because we've only got Evans. Can I technically move these? Let's try something in this game just to see how it works. Maybe drop these 2 back. Oh, you can't drop them back to... Oh, you can. Cool. So we'll try, just to make it a little bit more solid defensively, just make these 2 a bit further back. But yeah, it's quite a strong cup team, to be fair. Obviously, Dwayne Holmes hasn't played yet. Neither's Tuerick and Buchanan, so it'll be interesting to see how we do. I'm just trying to think the balance of the squad. I kind of need an extra centre mid on the bench. Here we are then for our first cup game of the season. Hopefully we can go on a nice cup run, because obviously we get more players involved. But yeah, as I said, like, the formation really suits what we have as a squad, and they've got John Akinde up front. O'Keefe I might remember in the midfield, and that's about it. I don't really know. Maybe it's Jordan Graham, former Wolves player, on the left hand side as well, but yeah, it's not obviously a team that I'm familiar with, so we should be able to get the 3 points, get through to the next round. There's no 3 points in cup football, Luke. Yeah, hopefully we can get the win to get some more fixtures. John Akinde turning to Eric here. Chance here to get a shot off, and he does, but good save from Calaroos to keep out. Obviously a very good cup goalkeeper, to be fair, Roos.
And he's fired over the corner. An attack full of promise.
Chance here for Gillingham in the box. Buchanan's trying to get a foot in. Wisdom gets a foot in the end, but goes out for a goal kick or a corner.
And they can get ready for the corner kick routine.
Corner for Gillingham, whipped in with the header. But,
the keeper exuding confidence.
Yeah, doing his job, right position, right time.
Well, the counter chance
ball down the wing here for Holmes to run on to. Back inside to Byrne. Now into Marriott. Tries to get around the defender. Just about does it. Now into Whittaker with the shot and with the goal. Morgan Whittaker with a nice little goal to make it 1-0 in the game, and yeah, I think getting the first goal on like ultimate difficulty with competitive mode just makes a massive difference. Like, I think in the past, yeah, the ball down the wing here for Holmes to run on to, back inside to Byrne, now into Marriott, tries to get around the defender, just about does it, now into Whittaker with the shot and with the goal. Morgan Whittaker with a nice little goal to make it 1-0 in the game, and yeah, I think getting the first goal on like ultimate difficulty with competitive mode just makes a massive difference. Like, I think in the past, yeah, the past few games that I've been playing, I've conceded first and then I had to try really hard to score the goal. So now that we've got the first goal, should be quite easy. Chance here for Gillingham. See, even like a League 2 team do some pretty good skills on competitive mode. So it's very difficult to win the ball off them. It's gone into the middle now with the shot and with the goal, literally out of nothing. Number 4 there, I think it's O'Keefe. Does make it 1-1 in the game. And I don't really want to be going to penalties, especially on ultimate difficulty against the AI. It is Stuart O'Keefe, and they do make it 1-1. Alright, Shinny, can he get a decent delivery into the back post? It's in a great area. Evans with the header, and Evans with the goal. He's actually been quite good this game, actually, George Evans. I might have to use him a bit in the league, or maybe put him on the bench just because he is a little bit versatile. You know, can play centre back or centre mid, and yeah, gets us back into the lead, so that's good to see. Really good delivery from Shinny, literally on the edge of the 6-yard box, and Evans rises and gets the goal. Chance here for Gillingham. It's a poor goalkeeper clearance, and it's into the back of the net. The number of times I do that on the career mode saves, it isn't great, to be honest. There's probably a good 10 goals a season of just that. I don't know why it didn't just go to Forsyth. I didn't press the left stick at all, and that's maybe why. Maybe I should have directed it towards him, but they've made it 2-2 with 15 minutes to go. Chance here for Gillingham. Pretty much last attack of the half. Saved by Roos. Shinny can't clear it. And I think that's going to be it for the game. And there we go, it is penalties. Didn't exactly want this, I'm not going to lie. Roos was quite good against Barrow though at saving penalties, so that's kind of my only hope. We don't have the best of penalty takers on the pitch as well. Neither did they, to be fair, but yeah, we don't exactly have much quality. First goal for Gillingham then for Samuel. I'm not actually taking a penalty on FIFA 21, so that's the first one I've taken. Hopefully I don't mess them up. Oh, he's chipped me there. That's dirty. I don't know if the goalkeepers are as good as last year with penalties or not. Yeah, it seems like they are. Like, if you keep the target in one particular area, they'll save it basically. Oh, he's hit the crossbar, he's missed. So we do need to score this goal ideally. There we go, it's gone into the back of the net. Yeah, you just literally have to move last second. That's the only real way I've found of doing it. And there's Roos with the save to make it advantage for us. Hopefully we can score one of these penalties. Oh, that's just it. That was so close to missing. It's unbelievable. Hopefully Roos can save this. I'm not too sure where it's going. It's gone down the middle. He scored it. I think if we score this, we win.
It all falls on his shoulders. If he scores, they win.
There we go, we've won. Thank God for that. George Evans with the clinical penalty. Obviously did score the header in the game. And yeah, we've just gone through on penalties. It's one of them where obviously I'm just learning the game. And yeah, Gillingham are alright. I don't know. I just feel like obviously playing with a completely fresh team again. But yeah, I think we'll be definitely using Evans a little bit more. He's quite good physically and technically as well. Transfer here for Graham Shinny from Watford, which is quite interesting. Obviously a league rival. I think we're going to be rejecting that just because he's a nice player to have. Obviously good at winning the ball, and yeah, I think we've been quite good in this episode. Obviously didn't do too well in the last one. losing in that Blackburn game, but we've kind of turned it around since I'm slowly learning how to play the game. I think, did I just see Luke Shaw go into Barcelona? I don't know if I've just seen something there a bit crazy. Yeah, generally what I've been doing with training is trying to train the ones that have potential. There's not much point in having Rooney or like a Waghorn in there or something. I do probably need to go through a couple more. Why did it change? Be the goalie. I'm sure I picked a drill that, I don't know, maybe I just did that wrong there, but yeah. Ooh, transfer fee for Martin Waghorn. Now, he's definitely one that I don't think we even played him in the last game, and we've not played him in the league yet, so it's not like we need him. I probably would have played him if Hector Ingram didn't say what he said before the game. Did score his penalty, to be fair. But yeah, he's one of those, obviously over 30 now. Won't go up in stats and will just keep on declining. And he's in his final year of his contract. The only thing about him I like that he is quite versatile is he can play striker or out on either wing. I'm quite happy with the squad size that I've got at the minute, to be honest. I'd rather just let his contract run down, to be honest, than get $1 million, because I'm not really needing the money for anything in particular. So we'll leave it there for the time being. Maybe I'll think about it in between the 2 episodes. Obviously, Evans wants to play the next game because he did quite well. Probably will pop him on the bench for Shinny, just because he is a little bit more versatile and a bit more. I don't know, just slightly better in my opinion at playing the role that I need him to play. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. Just mainly games. We might make 1 or 2 more signings actually. Yeah, let's have a look what we've got. So I think centre mid's probably an area that I could probably do with 1 extra player. And since he is linked to us in real life, let's try and get Isaac Hutchinson. He won't cost us much at all, and it just means that we've got that little bit of squad depth in the midfield. If we get like 1 or 2 centre mid injuries, we could always bring back like Rooney or Sibley, but I'd rather just bring in somebody new. I'm looking for a 20% sell-on clause. I don't mind that too much, to be fair. Yeah, we'll just accept that. I think it's a pretty small amount of money. It's not going to burn a hole in my pocket. Yeah, it's linked to Dom in real life. I'd say it's at least a 70% chance that he's going to sign at this point. I don't think he. I don't know why he would. I don't know why the rumour would come up if it was fake. Yeah, he's going to be a prospect, so that's good to see. Not really a major role. Might play him in a cup here and there. 4-year contract. There we go. No release clause and really cheap wages at 2 point. We might even just knock that down to 2.5 just to negotiate. 2.4, why not? Oh, that's just being a little bit. Go on, give us a bit of a discount. Just to save as much money as I possibly can. But it looks like we can't, so we'll just accept it. There's great negotiation skills there, Luke. Yeah, we've got Hutchinson in. Wouldn't exactly be a major role, but just nice to have, obviously, because we've only got Evans and Shinny as backup centre mids at the minute. It just means we've got that extra man, if need be. Can play on the right mid as well if we want to pop him out there. So he's a nice little rotation player to have, just an extra youth. He's only 20 years old, so really young and probably has decent potential. So yeah, I think that's about it for this episode. We could have probably just signed somebody from the youth academy, to be fair. Let's have a quick look and see what we had, because maybe we did have a centre mid waiting. Technically these guys can play centre mid, but they're quite what's the word? Quite bulky. Not exactly agile on the ball. Yeah, I'd rather do signings that are realistic. And I'll probably look to bring in some youth academy players when we do eventually leave the transfer window. I think Kontos, I don't know if he was there before or not. I don't remember him. I remember Simula and Akada. and Tabucci. Those two. Maybe he was. Maybe I just ignored him completely. Yeah, let me know any signings that we should make in the comment section down below. Even if it's like for next season or the next transfer window. You know, it is a bit of a development project at the minute in terms of, you know, we've got a lot of young players. Even Evans is only 25. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this episode. Leave a like rating if you did enjoy it, and see you soon. Bye.